matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now Brooks after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Here's Russell going inside, plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the rejection by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Prince the pass to Gobert. A shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Outside, Towns. It's Prince on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Towns. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Prince outside with 1 on the clock. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. Guarded now by Prince. Brooks with no one around. Misses the deep three-point attempt. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. The drive by Gobert. And he lays it straight in.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Morant bats for 2. That one no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Towns finds Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Misses from short range. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The kick out to Towns. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Oh, man! What a finish!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Edwards. Package to the hoop. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Russell against Morant. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Edwards.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Now here's Morant for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Russell left side. Towns against Jackson. Towns kicks to Prince. Outside Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic LU jam.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out. He just beats it.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Takes it inside and finished off by Morant.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Towns kicks to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Prince has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Minnesota.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Edwards looking it over. And Adams sends it back. Morant against Russell. Bucket is good. Morant's got 13 points.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Out to Edwards. Down low, Gobert. Adams, some nice D.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Brooks. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Outside, Bain over Edwards. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Outside, Russell. And the top of the key, Towns. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Russell dishes to Edwards. .144 left now here in the second. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. From the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Brooks. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Outside Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Daniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Bain. And here's Anderson from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson. Some changes for Memphis. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Jones. It's stolen. Here's Noel. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
25. The Grizzlies. 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Green out there with Williams. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Clark. Guarded by Reed. And the shot goes down. Clark's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Jones. Here's Noel. That misses off the backboard. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 1-point game. Jones, no luck.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Noel. A putback. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside, Jones. Here's Conchar. Reed with the block. Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. With the drive and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Lobbed up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Williams throws it down.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's McLaughlin driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. McLaughlin's got 4 this quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Outside, Jones. From past the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Here's McLaughlin. Out to the wing. Here's Noel. That one doesn't drop. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Green puts up a deep 3. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Just 3 to shoot. Takes the 3. Here's Reed out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Traps in the tray.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Jones looking for an opening. The shot misses.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Noel. Passes it to McLaughlin. Clock is at 3. Here's Noel. Stripped it away. Clark up top. McDaniels defending. Williams passes to Jones. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's McLaughlin. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Edwards with it. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. 1 second left. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 2. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside, Russell. Outside, Edwards. on the clock. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Russell against Morant. Gobert with the block. Towns down low. He kicks it to Russell. Back to Towns. Launches it. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Could not bring the pump fake back in quickly enough, and the defender takes advantage.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Outside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty prominent move by the Cat.
Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Minnesota leading by 8. Gobert the pass to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Deep 2 from Brooks. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 for the field to get the 4th quarter started.
Brent's a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. To stop the drought and finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Towns against Jackson. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Morant drives in. And the layup's good off the glass.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Russell. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Kept alive, Minnesota. Prince wide open. The 3-pointer is right on target. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And here's Edwards. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so Minnesota takes the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Who say does that star-spangled banner?
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at small forward.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Morant against Smart. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The free throw drops for Morant. Now Smart. Pass to Brown. Here's the three. No luck on that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Now here's Morant. Jackson, pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And it's Tatum missing. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they've challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Yes, it's good.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And here's Morant. He has 7. Brooks outside. The three. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brown passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Takes it inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Morant into the lane. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Back to Williams. 1:52 left in the opening quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 50 left in the first. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Brooks outside. It's stolen by Tatum. Smart against Morant. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Tatum with a steal. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Bane. Brown can't hit.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 9.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Brown against Bane. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right side Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Boston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Williams. Kick out to Brown. From deep. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner 3, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
Outside Morant. Fires for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Smart with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Grizzlies on D. It's a 5-point game. Horford finds Tatum. Clock at 6. Williams passes to Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Steven Adams.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
George Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Brown with it, checked by Brooks. There's Tatum with the 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
On the wing, Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Tatum. Brooks from outside. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. To the paint. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Morant. Adams against Williams. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Brooks against Tatum. That shot off the mark. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. The drive by Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Adams, the pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on Smart. Here's Morant going inside. Adams. Outside for Morant. The shot that time not on target. And the Celtics going the other way now. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. From beyond the arc and then some. Tatum's got 10 points in the game. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Morant, pass to Jackson. Adams a screen. Tries again. Outside for Brooks. Hits a three-pointer. He has 6.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Up top, Brown. Guarded by Bane. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Tatum against Brooks. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Smart against Morant. Jackson with it. Adams inside. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. No good. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience.
Oh! Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And it's Brown off the drive. And he gets the bucket. Brown's got 5 now.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his...
Thanks very much, Allie.
The Grizzlies, 25. They ready for the Jabberwocky.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's White in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. And the basket by Clark.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Outside Brogdon. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And Williams punches it home.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Brogdon against Jones. Back to Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Cornett. And that one's good. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler. A chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And it's Cornett with a rebound.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Pass to Brogdon. for the lead. Clark grabs the board. Memphis leading. Here's Conchar. Misses from short range. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right side, Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Jones against Brogdon. From deep three-point range. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Cornette. Outside, Williams. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And Memphis shooting a nice 50% for the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The shake. Gallinari pulls it in. The Celtics shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Pass to Cornette. Outside for Gallinari. Williams on the wing. Gallinari with a screen for the lead. Oh, Green with a block.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
Conchar can't hit. And here's Boston. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good.
And for the Grizzlies, Zaire Williams.
No good on the second free throw.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Brogdon up top. Williams passes to Brogdon. Pass to Gallinari. Over Williams. That one off the back iron and out. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a low 29% since halftime. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
He's off on the first. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Adams checked in for Clark. Brooks comes in for Green. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. Williams passes to Morant. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
He's got a line change here for Boston. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson is checked in. Boston trailing. Here's Brown. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. From behind the arc. No good there. And Boston going the other way now. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Smart for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Outside Morant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Smart outside. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 5. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Boston shooting an average of 43% from the floor. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Moran against Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
Here's Moran. Rebounded by the Celtics. On the wing, Tatum. Brooks defending. Tatum against Brooks. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Grizzlies shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Oh, there's the alley. Adams finds Brooks. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Horford outside. Back to Tatum. To tie it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies ball.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Tatum against Brooks. Inside. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Up top, Brown. Guarded by Bane. Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Williams. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Horford. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, you like the poise of the young player like Jaylen Brown. He's not throwing up bad shots, just bides his time, doesn't let the clock affect him.
Here's Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Tatum can't hit. Memphis leading. It's tipped. Jackson outside. Pass to Moran. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Here's Tatum, the reverse. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Williams a screen on Brooks. Brown passes to Williams. Crafty move, and the layup is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Smart against Moran. Now here's Bane, and he lobs it up, and the dunk by Jackson.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Outside Tatum, drills it from deep. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Moran against Smart. Pulls up, kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks outside. Adams with a screen on Tatum. Here's Brooks. Count it!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's Tatum with the three. And it's Bane with the rebound. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And connects from downtown.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Morant drawing the double team. And stolen by Brown. And they're running. Outside Tatum. And Boston calls time here. They're losing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth. For the win. It's good. It comes at the buzzer. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. A nice shot by LeVert. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Garland surveying the D. Back to Mobley. On the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Garland against Morant. Now here's Brooks. T right on him. He gets it in there.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Here's Morant following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Morant outside. They get it again. Fires for 3. Bain passes to Morant. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Puts the move on at the top of the key, Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Morant outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Driving the lane. 6 to shoot. Bain for 3. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Great footwork from Bain, finding his opening.
Mitchell outside to the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Left side, Bain. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. No good on the 3. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Mobley. Garland against Morant. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 6.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Mitchell. Grizzlies making the shot. And there's the try. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
And so he makes both from the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morant bats for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
LeVert finds Garland. Allen with it. Mobley outside. Mitchell looking it over. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And a wide open look for Bane. Sinks the triple. Bane's got 8 points.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Garland with it, now defended by Bane. Knocks down the 3 ball. 11 points in the game.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Now here's Morant for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one. Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook. Old school rebound.
LeVert against Morant. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Here's Garland. And here is Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
To the right side. Morant passes to Jackson. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
2 minutes.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Brooks. LeVert with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
1:25 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at all-star games.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Mitchell, a screen on Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. LeVert finds Mitchell. A second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Memphis ball.
Morant with it. With one on the clock. And Morant throws it down.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. Thank you, David, and we'll be... We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Okoro. And it's Wade in at the small forward position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And he drives in. Okoro kicks to Rubio. Wade on the wing. Love outside. Fires from deep. Green with the rebound. Memphis leading. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Pass to Tillman. And stolen by Love. Okoro with it. Working on Green. The shot by Wade. Wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Wade's got his first 3 points of the game. Jones against Rubio. Outside Green. And Wade sends it back. And they get it back. 4 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. Tillman's shot is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And Rubio kicks to Love. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Floats it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Okoro with it. Now Green defending. They get it back. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Jones. Drops in the layup for 2.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Rubio outside. Love outside. Out to Wade. Love with the screen on Green. Wade from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Green in the post. Covered by Rubio. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Green. Jones against Rubio to the left wing. Left side, Love. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Williams. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Kicks it out to Rubio. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Jones looking for an opening, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Rubio against Jones. Okoro wide open. He fired. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Snatched up. Okoro. It's blocked.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Right side, Williams. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers on top, leading by 4. It's the NBA. Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks so much, David. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Garland against Morant. They swipe it. On the wing, Bain. Garland against Morant. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Now, here's Mitchell. Now, LeVert. 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Morant against Garland. Now here's Morant. Guarded closer. And Morant throws it down.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Morant passes to Adams. Here's Jackson. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. There's the triple, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Morant outside for 3, and stolen by Mobley. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
1:49 left in the game. Jackson has the open look. And again, Memphis no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Mobley kicks to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland. Garland against Morant. Inside. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Mobley a screen on Bain. And the rejection by Jackson.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant missing. And so here's Cleveland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Passes to Garland. Mitchell outside. Over Bain. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Morant.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
Team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
It's the first that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Morant. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is
Ball. 6-3.
Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams. We're expecting a shootout with this matchup, RJ. These are two teams that can score with the best of them.
Yeah, each side are going to have their hands full on defense. Look, both sides need to bring the intensity to try and disrupt the offensive flow any way they can.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Edwards against Bane. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Payne against Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And Payne drops them both. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Here's Prince. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Russell against Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Prince. Towns a screen on Brooks. Now Russell. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Clock at 2. Here's Prince. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Outside Morant. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
The kick out to Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic locker room.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Right side, Morant. Outside for Brooks. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. To the right side. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 3. With 1 on the clock. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves ahead. Up. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Russell against Morant. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Memphis trailing here. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The 3 from Bain. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
Yeah, these teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Here's Morant. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Russell looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Tries a 10-footer. Edwards can't get that one to fall. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
1:49 left in the second quarter. Towns on a screen. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. The shot by Towns, no good. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Bane. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bane's got 7 points in the game. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bane. Here's Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Gobert's got his first 2 points.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Pass to Towns. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And Jackson, here we go. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Reed. Oh, Brooks with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bane back to Adams. Fires from the corner. Misses off the right iron. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's McLaughlin. McDaniels, a screen on Brooks. Outside McDaniels.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
The Timberwolves, 19. Let's get it for the double up team.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Danny Green, and it's Williams in at power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Noel drives in. Pass to McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Here's Clark. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Noel, that's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Memphis leading. Outside Jones. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
There's the drive. Kicks it out to Anderson. The 3-ball. Jones grabs the board. Well, the Grizzlies shooting about 56% in this one. Williams unable to get that one. Nice D from Anderson. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Noel. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Anderson can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Conchar. Clark with it. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Clark's got 7 points in the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Pass to Noel. And he banks in the layup. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Reid, good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Right side, Jones. Pass to Conchar. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. Over Anderson. They grab their own miss. It doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. McLaughlin's got his first points of the game.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Jones. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. Count it. Noel's got 6 in the quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the wing, right side. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at small forward.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Moran against Russell. Pass to Prince to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it. And then Morant with the dunk.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Outside Russell. To the inside. And oh my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Moran against Edwards. Here's Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
And Russell, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Moran. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Prince with the bucket.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns to tie it up. That shot's good. Russell making the play. It's all knotted up.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Here's Morant. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got 19 points.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
2 minutes remaining at the game. 2 minutes.
Morant against Edwards. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Towns for three, and another three from Minnesota.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. So the first one drops, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Outside Morant. Off the mark there with a three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Edwards. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Laces one from three.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Morant. The crossover. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
And here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Here's Edwards. They get the rebound. Pass to Prince. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of two is good. And that makes it a three-point lead. Timeout called. Memphis. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Morant, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here.
And we have seen Morant step up as a leader, wanting to go to the stripe down the stretch.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're on top by 1. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter. The three from Russell. Missed it. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they up.
Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Brown. Kicks to Tatum. Drops in the layup for two.
Okay, Jason Tatum showing a little strength on that play, pushing through the contact, gets to his finish. That is pretty.
Morant against Smart. Morant drives in. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Now here's Tatum. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Memphis. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Now Tatum, after Steven Adams missed from long range. They get it again.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make, and on the interior, that's easy work for him.
Morant outside. Floats it up there for Morant. And stolen by Tatum. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Brown. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Brown the pass to Tatum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy. Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Tatum passes to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the middle, here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Good.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
Tatum looking around. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. The kick out to Brown. The three-pointer no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Morant with a wide open look. And the three off target. And Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. In the corner, Smart with it. Inside. Here's Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Morant. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Morant's got 6 points.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Brown finds Williams. In the corner, Horford with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Jackson. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now here's Morant, following the miss by Al Horford. Morant with it. 8 points for him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Brown finds Horford. The kick out to Tatum. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Tatum's got 9.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaylen Brown. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
There's Morant. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. The shot misses. Nice D from Williams. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Tatum kicks to Brown. They grab their own miss. Here's Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For Memphis, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. It's Morant with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And a wide open look for Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss. Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Bane pulls it down.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Boston trailing. Brown kicks to Tatum. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Brown. Grizzlies making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Smart passes to Brown. Tatum on the wing. And there's the feed to Williams. Morant against Smart. Brooks outside. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. It's good from long range. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Smart against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
The deep 3 from Tatum. And that one released in time, but no good. John Morant has been...
The Celtics, 21.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Green. Williams is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar into the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Jones, following the basket by Derek White. Loads it up for Williams, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from White.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. For 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Brogdon outside. Gallinari outside. Pass to Cornette. It's Brogdon on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, he's got length and size. Danny Green is very comfortable operating near the cup.
Brogdon outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here is Williams after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the three. Williams, a screen on Brogdon, floats it up for Williams.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Celtics trail by 7. Brogdon outside. Passes to Cornette. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now here's Jones. Launches it. Gallinari with the rebound. It's Brogdon on the wing. Defended by Jones. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 3-point lead. 1:56 left in the third. No good with the triple. For Boston, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. White, good.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is a capable shooter from distance. We know how efficient he is, but boy, does that set up the passing game pretty.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Brogdon against Jones. Gallinari down low. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Here's Jones, and the layup is good. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Brogdon outside. Here's Cornette, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Clark. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Green finds Jones. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Indeed, just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Gallinari with the screen for Brogdon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Jones, the pass to Williams. Back to Jones. Puts up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Jones has got 11 in the second half. Brogdon outside. Gallinari a screen on Jones. Brogdon. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 7. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside Tatum. Off target from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jones, no luck. Celtics trail by 11. Tatum on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Brown with it. Now defended by Adams. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Memphis leading by 8. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And Boston has possession. The Grizzlies making the shot. The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant passes to Jackson.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Brown outside. Down low. And a dunk by Horford.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Horford against Morant. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Tatum for 3. And the 3-ball is good. Tatum's got 23 points.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Tatum's shot is off. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Bane inside the 3-point line. And it's Memphis with another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And here's Brown outside. Boston again missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Now Adams, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Misses the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Tatum. Will it go? Drills it from outside.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Morant looking around. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
This is Brian, and we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Here's Garland. The shot that time not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The 3 from Bain. The rebound by Allen.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And here are the Cavaliers now. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. From deep three-point range, the Grizzlies pull it in. And we're about a minute into the first.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, they're
Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
as creative as they come. Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Garland with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's Morant outside. LeVert with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Morant. Takes the 3. Morant missing again. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Garland against Adams. Here's Mobley. That one off the back iron and out. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Jackson. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Morant against Garland. Outside for LeVert. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Brooks outside. Adams a screen. The 3. And it's Brooks missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. It's another 3 for Cleveland. For Memphis, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Memphis. Bain against Mitchell. Out to Garland. Takes a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Morant with the slam!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Mitchell. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
That free throw good from Allen. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morant against Garland. And then Morant with the dunk.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now here's Garland. He's got 6. 19 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 5.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by Allen. And so it's Cleveland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Outside Morant. Over Garland. Adams, the pass to Bane. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Bane against Mitchell. Launches it. It's another 3 for Cleveland. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Pass to LeVert. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Mobley with it. Jackson in his pocket. Garland for 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Mobley finds Garland. On the take, uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 10-2 run here. Garland against Morant. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Bane. And he got the whistle on the way up. so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you play, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, BA. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Outside for Mitchell. LeVert outside. Let's go with a three. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. The drive by Brooks. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
Ferocious on the attack. You never have to beg Dillon Brooks to practice hard or play hard.
The free throw dropped for Brooks.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Here's LeVert. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Morant. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's LeVert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. LeVert's got 5.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And then Morant with the jam.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Outside Mitchell. 34 seconds left in the first half. 17-foot shot on the way, and another basket for Cleveland.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
And here's Morant outside, and it's Morant again missing. Bane against Mitchell. He takes it in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Outside Jones. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell.
With the score, your Grizzlies 18, the Cavaliers 35.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Brandon Clark. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then there's Danny Green, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Pass to Lopez. To the paint. And Love with the basket on the assist by Lopez. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. Outside Jones. From deep. That shot off. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Outside Rubio. Pass to Wade. From the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Williams. Misses from close range. Cleveland has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the middle. Here's Clark. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Inside. Love grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Rubio against Williams. The 3. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Shoots. No good, off the front rim. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major impact.
Oh, they need this. And it's laid in by Jones.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Love. From downtown, knocks down the long J. Love's got 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to let Kevin Love get his feet set and shoot it from out there. You want to force him off the line and make him put it on the floor.
Oh, there's the alley. 1:41 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies shooting around 35% from the field so far. Outside Jones. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Out to Rubio. Pass to Lopez. Over Clark. Lopez can't hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Down low. Here's Clark.
Sweet move.
My goodness.
And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Outside for Love. From outside the arc. On target from range. Love's got 10 points in just the second half.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen, Kevin Love.
Clark with a screen on Rubio. Here's Jones. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Okoro. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Lopez. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you're going to have to foul Robin Lopez harder than that. He's just too strong.
And Lopez no good on that one. Here's Jones. And that comes off the assist by Green. Jones has got 9. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
And for the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Mitchell up top. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooks from outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. So it's the Cavaliers now. They led the game at one point by 20. Outside Mitchell. Driving it. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Garland against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Allen with a screen on Morant. Garland no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Three-pointer Brooks. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Garland. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's Brooks missing. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
What a night for John Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Garland against Morant. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Hammer it home.
Don't break
Big dunk.
Wow.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Outside Morant. Morant with the slam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. There's a minute 40 left in the game. Now Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. The rebound by Jackson.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind, but in reality, it didn't work.
Morant with it. Launches a three. Outside Bane. Jacks up a three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Bane against Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Bane. Here's Mitchell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Cavaliers lead by 16. Outside Morant. Beyond the arc. Off the mark. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory.